I hate that dastardly Mr. ABCs.
What happened here to beef? We began. I got courage. Adopted.
Uh-oh.
Before I fight was me the entire week of conflict. When I found the way stolen by Martin, dude, I first thought that was stolen by Chopcat.
You thought the yin yang symbol, which is centuries old, was created for Kung Fu Panda, right? But it was not. I think we touched on that at some point in some video.
Skadoosh.
But yeah, now you know it's much older.
Also, when I fought a little Einstein was worth on Disney. No, that's right. Pause.
Okay, I'm pausing it now.
I was wrong.
Oh, you thought it was the worst thing Disney had made? But you were wrong. What is the worst thing Disney ever made?
What of a Disney Channel movie?
That's right, I forgot. Like Scale. It wasn't Scales, a mermaid's story. Scales, the mermaid thing. Was that a Disney Channel movie? Yeah, well, definitely.
At the wheel to the control and bounce. Yeah. Shot.
Yes, it's been quite some time since we've read an episode of J-Man's classic television series that he's been working on, the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. Show, which follows the adventures of the Super Mario Bros. Enemies, the Koopalings, and Bowser Jr. before they met Mario. The episode we're reading today, I don't remember exactly when Jason writes all. He writes these and I just type them up. I don't remember when we wrote this, but it is the 10th episode of season 7, and it's called The Re-Rise of Dino Park. Not Dino Park Rises Again, but the Re-Rise of Dino Park, because as Jason explained, that's more indicative of the kind of craziness that this show is known for. This episode opens with Bowser Jr. laying down in his bed, and he's staring up at a poster. And he says, I have this new poster from when we went to Dino Island. And then Iggy Koopa says, hey Junior, I cloned some new dinosaurs. Let's go to Dino Island, shall we? It's just that simple. Bowsette, their stepmom, their real mother, their stepmother, their real mother. Okay, their mother. Bowsette says, and I'm gonna come with you kids, and Bowser will be the man of the house. Wendy says, Hey Morton, are you wearing your Oviraptor costume and eating Danishes? Hey, be nice to Morton, says Bowsette. I think that's a legitimate question, though, because Morton is often engaged in those two activities. Bowser pipes up and says, you don't have a clown car, Bowsette, so you can borrow mine. The clown car is, if you got, anyone who's played the Mario games know the Koopalings travel on these, like, floating clown cars. Not really shaped like cars, they're kind of more shaped like bathtubs. Well, at any rate, all the Koopalings who are going on this crazy adventure get into their clown cars and travel to Dino Island. They get to Dino Island and Iggy says, we're back. Bowsette says, actually, I've never been to this place. So she's like, she isn't back, she's there for the first time. So immediately they see a bunch of dinosaurs. They see a Triceratops, a Stegosaurus, a Pteranodon, a Brachiosaurus, I swear Jason comes up with these names to embarrass me because I can't say them. A Compsognathus and a Baryonyx. Bowsette says, I'm so proud of you, my little genius. And she's talking to Iggy and she kisses him on the cheek. Iggy says, aw. Larry, a rare appearance from Larry Koopa. He's never in these stories. Larry says, boy, Lemmy, I hope nothing happens. And Lemmy says, at least the dinos won't harm us. So then Roy says, there's a good chance we'll go scuba diving with the sea monsters. Well, at least at home we'll have plenty of Danishes, says Morton. Oh, brother, says Wendy, because this guy can't stop thinking about Danishes. Thanks for coming, Bowsette, says Junior. You're welcome. Well, goodbye, dinosaurs, says Junior. So they were there for like 2 minutes. They're leaving immediately. Well, that was a fun little escapade. Do they live next door to Dino Island? No? What is it? How long does it take to get there?
Far away.
Far away like an hour, or far away like it takes 2 days to get there? It doesn't matter. They were only there for however long it takes. They were there for like 2 minutes. So they're saying goodbye to the dinosaurs, and Morton says, I hope you like Danishes, and then he belches. You're disgusting, says Wendy. Everyone takes off on their clown cars and goes away. But then we see some explorers on the island. And one of the explorers says, there they are, Mr. ABCs.
You piece of shit!
Mr. ABCs is like this evil Danny DeVito type, like a business guy. Mr. ABC says, they'd be perfect for my new dino zoo. And his eyes turn into $ signs, so he's going to try to steal these dinosaurs. Back at home, Junior is sleeping and Rockabye Baby is playing. Suddenly, Iggy runs into his room. He says, Junior, wake up. Something happened to the dinosaurs. We gotta go investigate. What about my Danishes, says Morton. Morton, forget about your Danishes for once. Let's go.
Care too much about his thing.
He does. So they all go back to Dino Island. Iggy says, I can see some people's footprints. And Ludwig, another Koopa who never does anything in these stories, says, I can recognize these darts easily. Junior starts screaming, no! And it echoes. As he's screaming, the camera zooms out from Dino Island to show the ocean and all the different continents, and it keeps zooming out into outer space, showing the angry galaxy. Then we see Tatanga, who's like, he's like is that like a space witch from Mario?
And yeah.
An alien. Tatanga, who lives on another planet, says, I never heard this before in my entire life. To be continued. That was one of your shorter Koopaling episodes. I'm on the edge of my seat. Mr. ABCs has stolen the dinosaurs for his zoo. I hate that dastardly Mr. ABCs. I hope they catch him and bring him to justice. But also, if Iggy can, it's confusing because Iggy can clone all these dinosaurs. If he can clone dinosaurs, he's just leaving them on an island. What does he expect is going to happen? Like, are they
Right.
I mean, but also, I wouldn't want to be Mr. ABCs. It's probably really hard to steal a dinosaur. They're huge, you know? Seems like much more difficult than kidnapping a person, which also seems like it would be very difficult and not something I would want to try. We hope you enjoyed that. We hope all the Koopaling and Bowser Jr. fans are going nuts over this latest installment. You have anything to add, buddy? If you have any idea, will Mr. ABC's be victorious in his theft of the dinosaurs? Will he be brought to justice? Will he trip and fall and break his nose on the hard concrete? Will the dinosaur suddenly get the measles and be incapacitated? Who knows? But you'll find out next time. J-Man, thank you once again for having me on the video.
What did Mr. SBC will be voiced by Danny Duffy?
You mean when the show is eventually animated and produced? Well, that would be amazing. I hope we can afford Danny DeVito to voice Mr. ABC's. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
I've had 3 people try to eat me today. 3! Ooh, lucky penny. Anyway, sometimes I wish I were human.
Whoa! Look at me! I'm human! Do you want to eat me?
No.
Do you want to eat me?
No thanks.
No? Would you like to eat me? Nobody wants to eat me! I'm the luckiest!
You dropped your lucky penny.
Man, I look good.
You're still short and bald.